Hey, today we're going to talk about 2.3, Island Biogeography. So take a moment and check out the Enduring Understanding. You can look at the learning objectives and pause the video, review the essential knowledge, and set up your Cornell notes. So the concept of Island Biogeography, basically what this means is having one area that is considered a mainland and then having smaller habitats. So these could be islands. It doesn't have to be a physical island, but this could be like a continent, and these could be islands off of the shore. It could also just be an area that is separated by an area that organisms could not live. Like this could be a park, and then this could be a smaller park, and these could be highways in between them. So island biogeography just means where you have one main area with high genetic diversity, and then smaller little areas that are a specific size and distance away. So there are two major assumptions. One of them is that islands that are closer to the mainland can support more species, and the second one is that larger islands can support more species. Larger islands should have more resources, so therefore they could have more maybe food sources, more habitats, more resources, nutrients for organisms to survive. And if it's closer to the mainland, it means that organisms could migrate there easier. Now, if it's closer to the mainland, it would be easier to migrate, which means you could have larger colonies, and you will have more species richness. Species richness, just remember, refers to the number of species that are present. And that can help any organisms there survive environmental stressors if there's more richness. Now, if you have a large island, you will theoretically have more resources. It can lead to ecosystem diversity, which then could lead to the species richness and enable organisms to survive stressors. So these are the two main assumptions. We're going to be doing a hands-on activity that will kind of reiterate what I just explained in this video. But what I want you to understand is that island size is related to species richness. As an island size increases, the number of species that are present on that island should also increase. And finally, we have this term adaptive radiation. But this is when we have evolution is occurring because different organisms are filling different ecological niches. And this all kind of happened because Charles Darwin observed differences in finch populations on the Galapagos Islands in the 1800s. And really, the Galapagos Islands are a series of volcanic islands that are off the coast of Ecuador, hundreds of miles off, 100 miles, I don't know how many exactly, I'd have to look it up. But these are islands of varying sizes, and on different islands there were many different species of finches. So because there were different niches present on these islands, there were different evolutions within finch populations. So this term adaptive radiation just means that you have evolution because you have different ecological niches. Whether you have areas where there's predominantly seeds, areas where there are predominantly insects, going to dictate the type of birds with the type of beaks that you have. So for FRQ practice, I would like you to describe how a distance from the mainland can impact an island's biodiversity. So just describe. I hope that this video was informative. It was kind of short. I look forward to seeing your responses. Thank you for your attention. I will see you soon.